What's up, guys? Cheap Beast, aka Noah, back today bringing another video. This time we are finally going to fill the shelves behind me and reveal my whole sneaker collection. It's definitely grown since the last year. I did a video, like I think maybe my second video even, of my sneaker collection, and I think it's probably gained at least 10 to 15 shoes since then. Maybe not that much. I don't know, it might actually be that much. There was not many shoes before last year. So it's been over a year. I haven't done it, and I meant to do this last month, basically when I moved, so I can put everything up, and I've been kind of lazy, so I've kind of forgotten. But since this is going to be a kind of longer video, I don't have an insane collection like some other people, but it's small, and it's what I like, and everything I've basically paid retail for, so that's basically how I buy a lot of my sneakers. So with being possibly a longer video, I think I should just get right into the sneakers. First, we're gonna do everything that's gonna fill up that sneaker shelf over there. It's all gonna be Adidas. I only really have Nike and Adidas right now. That's all I actually do have. I only have Nike and Adidas, so that's basically how it is. Nike's over here, Adidas is over here. This shelf will be filled up after I get through all this stuff. So I have everything still in boxes except the stuff I don't really have boxes for. So we're going to get started with the stuff I don't have boxes for. All right, so first we have the NMD XR1 Prime Knit. I think it's a zebra colorway. This is the very first sneaker that actually really got me into the whole sneaker collection kind of thing, and just kind of all the sneakers in general. I was looking for NMDs for a really long time. If you guys know who Nadeshot is, I forget what year it was, but he was big into getting sneakers, and NMDs were really popular back then. So I went to San Francisco and picked these up. These are actually one of the ones that are from last year that were in the collection, so I won't talk about them too much. But the NMD XR1 Prime Knits, the zebra colorway, probably one of my favorite ones just because this really started off the whole collection. I don't have the box because I had to leave that in San Francisco because I was traveling, so I didn't get to keep the box, so that's why I don't have the box for these. So next up is one I was actually debating on not even including this. This, you guys can tell, is pretty beat up. These are my NMDs triple whites, I think a 3.0s to be exact. They were also in last year's collection. These have been basically my daily shoe for probably like almost 2 years now. I wear them all the time. That's why you can tell they're really beat up. But I love these shoes. Definitely want to get a new pair of triple whites just because they're super comfortable, and I love Ultra Boost. But this was probably one of the best purchases I've ever made, and probably one of the top sneakers also in my collection just because of how much I've actually worn this sneaker. The last Adidas sneaker that doesn't have a box is actually one of my most recent pickups. I probably would have put this one on a Grailed pickups, but this is actually the only thing on Grailed I did pick up. This is a night jogger. It's the 3M edition. I think it's kind of triple white, something like that. Don't know the exact colorway, but night jogger. I got it actually for 30 bucks, and it's used, but like the bottoms have been barely used, and I've had them for a couple weeks now, so I have been wearing them. They're my new daily shoe, actually replacing the Ultra Boost for now until I can get other ones. But they are 3M. I don't know if you guys can see the reflective, but they're pretty decent. They're actually, I was supposed to buy in size 13, but they're size 12, so I did take out the insole. They fit fine, but there's the boost bottom. They're super comfortable. This might actually be my latest pickup for in sneakers too, but for 30 bucks, I couldn't pass on it, and they're really comfortable, and I just need a new daily sneaker. So the night jogger, the 3M, I don't know what the colorway is, but I do like this sneaker a lot, and it's really comfortable, just like Ultra Boost. All right, so now we're getting into probably actually the first sneaker I actually unboxed on my channel. It's the it's the Adidas Arizona green tea colorway. I haven't really worn this one too much. I've worn it a couple times. I still don't really know how I feel about it. It was the first sneaker I actually unboxed, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna get rid of it. But I have been thinking about selling it just because, I mean, the resale's not anything crazy, but I haven't worn it that much. But it's the Arizona green tea. I have a video, so if you guys want to go back, it's really one of the first videos I've done on my channel. So it's been over a year since then, so I've had these for a while, but I have yet to wear them too much just because I don't really know how I would wear these that much because I don't really wear sneakers like this. But I think it's a good looking sneaker. I just haven't really found a time to wear it. All right, so the next three, as you guys can see, are all Ultra Boost. They are actually all from the Game of Thrones collab with Adidas and Ultra Boost. So that I have the Targaryen ones here. These were the only ones I actually picked up for retail, and I picked them up myself on release day. These are probably my favorite. That's why I did pick up these ones. That's why I did pick up these ones, because they are my favorite, and that's why I wear them the most, I guess, out of all three. But I haven't worn them too much. I haven't really worn any of these too much. I know I said I love Ultra Boost, but these ones are a little tighter. I don't know what the exact Ultra Boost year is or model. It might be the 4.0s, but the other ones, the 3.0s, wear them a ton. And because those are triple white, I wear them a lot more. And then the next one I think is actually the Starks. Or no, this is the Night Watch. So these are the Night Watch Ultra Boost. They're actually, I'm pretty sure, like winterized. So I haven't really worn them too much because I did get them in Grailed, and I think I got them for $100. Retail's 180, so I did get these a lot cheaper. So that's why I said I only got the Targaryens for retail when everything else was actually under retail, because I picked them up off of Grailed. But like I said, the Night's Watch ones are winterized, so I haven't worn them too much. But winter's coming up, so I might be wearing these pretty soon. And then the last ones I have from the Ultra Boost Game of Thrones are the White Walkers. The White Walkers ones are probably the easiest to wear just because they're basically white and just blue. They're not bad. I haven't worn these ones, again, too much, just because when I'm looking for sneakers, I try to wear more than just Ultra Boost. But like I said, all these ones are the Game of Thrones collab, and that's why I put them all together. I got these two on Grailed, and then these ones I picked up on release day. So I really like these ones, actually. I've been trying to eventually find the whole set. I'll do that down the road. But three of my favorites, like everything's really my favorites. That's why I keep saying it. I do like the whole collab, but the Targaryen ones are my favorite from the collab, and then probably the Night's Watch, and then the White Walkers. But I think they're all cool, and I think the collab's really sick because I was a big Game of Thrones fan. Everyone wants to talk about season 8, so we'll just ignore that for now. But I think they're good looking sneakers, and I'm glad they're in my collection. So the last category for Adidas is going to be Yeezy. I have 3 Yeezys, actually. This is the one I've actually never worn. This is the only sneaker I think that I have besides one other sneaker that's going to be in this collection. That one other sneaker in this collection that I haven't worn, these are the Adidas Yeezy 500 highs, the slate colorway. So it's the first colorway they released. They're just really big on my feet, and I don't really know how I like the look of them. I liked them a lot in pictures. Didn't really like them once they came out, but I have had them since release. I just don't know if I want to sell them retail. They're going for probably under retail at this point. So they're not going for anything crazy. That's kind of why I haven't sold them, because I would just be losing money at this point. But maybe I'll trade them in with a bunch of other sneakers and try to buy something that I really want. But haven't worn them. I just haven't found a time, and I don't really like the look of them too much. This is one of the purchases I kind of regret getting at the time. But I thought they were cool. They just look too bulky on my feet, and I'm have big feet, so it looks even worse when you're wearing size 13.5 Yeezys. So not my favorite, but it is I thought it was good looking at the time, but it's not my favorite anymore. So I have never worn it, and that's kind of why I just kind of put it first for the Yeezy. So this was actually the first Yeezy I have ever picked up, Yeezy 350 in the cloud white colorway. Probably my favorite Yeezy for that reason, mostly because I just picked it up. There is an unboxing of these as my first Yeezys. It's pretty early on the channel again. A lot of these sneakers are pretty early on the channel because I haven't really kept too much recently, and I just haven't been winning a lot recently. But these are cloud whites, 350. They're 13.5s. Like I said, first Yeezy I've ever gotten. So I was really happy when I got these. I've never had a pair of Yeezys before, and Yeezys were kind of like not like a dream, but like having a pair of Yeezys was always like a goal. Like I always wanted to have them. So I do have 2. This is the first one. I'm between both of them on my favorite, but these ones I did pick up first, so I am really happy about these. But they're cloud whites, Yeezy 350. You guys have seen 350s all over the place, but I only have 2. I don't have too many just because they're kind of repetitive after a little bit. But these are cloud whites, and they're one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. So the last Adidas shoe that I own currently is the Yeezy 350 Zebra. This is one of the ones that I kind of thought I would never get because the Zebra colorway was super hyped up, pretty expensive. I got it on I think it's second re-release earlier, I think this year, so pretty early on this year. I think my girlfriend actually won them on the Adidas app. So it's something that I really wanted. I think these are probably actually my favorite Yeezys. I say the cloud whites are just because I picked them up first, but these ones are kind of just insane. I've worn them a decent amount. I haven't worn them too much just because they have been packed up and they're in the bottom of the pile. So now that they're unpacked, I probably will wear them again. But I do really like these sneakers. These might be one of my top threes. I'll go over that at the end once I unbox all of them. But these probably will make it in the top three just because I think the colorway is sick and I love the writing on the side. So Yeezy 350 Zebras, one of my favorite sneakers, and that's why it's going to go on the top of the Adidas shelf. So I really like the sneakers, so it's definitely a top three for me. So that was all the Adidas sneakers that I have, and the shelf is finally filled up. Got the Yeezys on top because I like them best out of all of them. But next up we have the Nike sneakers. We're going to do this in two kind of sections just because then there's Nike and then there's Jordan stuff. So first up is the Nike stuff, and again we're going to do the out of box stuff because some of it I do have boxes for, but I wear them like daily, so I don't really keep them in the box anymore or even use the box at all. The first up is another one of my daily sneakers. That's why it's not in the box. It's the Vapor Max. I think just the plain Vapor Max, the mock, because it's got no laces, so like moccasin, in triple black. This collection, I had this one in my collection last year. I wear it a ton, one of my daily sneakers, like I said, just because it's all black, simple. My girlfriend got this for me for Christmas a couple of years ago, at least at this point. Wear this all the time. I love it. I love the Vapor Max silhouette, and these are just super light and comfy to wear, so that's why I have them. There's only 2 pairs of Vapor Maxes that I have, but this is the one that I wear all the time, probably my most worn Nike sneaker out of all of them. So next up is another Grailed purchase. This is the Flyknit Trainer, and back when I was big into NMDs and stuff like that, the Flyknit Trainer was also one that I really wanted. I forget how much I paid for this on Grailed, but there is a video of my pickup of it. It's just the black and white colorway. I don't wear this one too much because it's a little not as supportive as I would like, and the ankle area kind of is not that comfortable, but I was looking for these for a really long time, so that's why I picked them up, and I think I probably paid only like $50 for them, so nothing crazy. They are worn and used, that's why I got them for really cheap, but I was looking for these for a really long time, and I finally got them, so that's kind of why I picked them up still. So now we're getting to stuff that I still have them near their boxes at least. I don't really know why. This one's pretty much a daily wear too. It's a Nike Blazer in the black and the black swoosh and this plain white. I love the Blazer. I had another pair before these that I used to just beat up and wear all the time, but then I got this one. As you guys can see, it's pretty worn. I usually put my shoe trees in there, but I did wear them I think like yesterday, so I just forgot to put them back in. Just a simple sneaker. I think they're a cheap alternative, which I'm pretty sure is the title of the video for unboxing these, to the off-white Blazers, which I really want. Those are one of my grails, but since these are only $100, they're hard to beat and they're pretty comfortable, and I think the Blazer is just super easy to wear, so that's why I wear them pretty much all the time. So next up is the Air Max 97. I think it's a South Beach colorway. I don't wear this one too much because the colors are kind of crazy for me. I'm pretty much wearing black and white or like gray most of the time, unless I have some other things that match. But I had these in the sneaker collection last year. I have worn these. I wore these a decent amount before. I haven't worn them in a while just because I kind of forget about them, honestly. But one of the weird things, I did pick these up in store, and that was before they even released on the sneakers app, so I don't know why they were out already, but I did pick these up, and this is the only Air Max 97 I have, but it's all right. It's not my favorite, but I like the colorway, and that's kind of why I bought it, and because I thought for some reason I think these were going to resell for a decent amount. I think they do, but that's also in dead stock, and I have worn them a little bit. But I do like the Air Max 97. The colorway is a little too much for me, but I do like these. That's why they're still in my collection. So we're just going to briefly talk about these. These are the Nike React 55s. I actually bought these because I thought there was resale on them, but I was a little confused. I thought the 55s and the 87s were about the same thing. But I do wear these. If I ever work out, I do wear these. And these are like, the React's pretty comfortable. I just haven't worn these ones a ton because I have other Reacts that I like more, and you guys will see them in just a second when I find the box. But they're not bad, and I don't really wear them a ton anymore because I actually kind of forgot about them, and seeing them now I was like, oh, I forgot I own these. So I may wear them a little bit more, but they're not bad, and React's pretty comfortable, so that's why I picked them up in the first place. So next up is another one that I don't really wear too much, but they're kind of cool. I think some of the stuff wears away on them. These are the Air Max 90 Tokyos. I think I've worn them literally once. But I did like these at the time, and I don't know why I don't really wear them. I think as I didn't think the Air Max 90 was as comfortable as I thought it was going to be, and because there's a lot of colors on these, I feel weird about matching. So I had 2 pair of these. I sold one of them. They also weren't my size. I think they were like 9.5, and these aren't my size, so that's why I kept them. These may be like bundled in like a trade or something down the road, just because I don't wear them, and I don't really want to keep too many sneakers that I don't wear a ton. And like I said, I have worn these once, but there's a video about these too, and I think that it's actually, the video did pretty well when I was pretty like newer still. So it was one of my bigger videos like early on. So I think they're all right. The city pack was kind of cool. I think these were the best ones in the city pack, but like I said, I don't wear them too much. So this is the other React 55s that I was talking about, the one that I wear way more. This is the Kendrick Lamar React 55. This is one of the shoes I put on like daily, especially in the summer, because I like the React, and it's got a little bit of a different ankle support area than the other ones do, and I think the colorway is a lot cooler. It's got this like white gray on the other side and then the dark gray on the other side. One of my favorite sneakers that I picked up, I think I got this one maybe even this year, so it wasn't in the collection last year, but I've had it for a while and I wear a decent amount, and it's one of my favorite Nike sneakers. I don't know if it breaks the top 5, but I do wear this one a decent amount, and I think it goes on the shelf. So we'll put it on there, and it is the Kendrick Lamar React 55s. So the next one is actually might be my favorite sneaker that I own in my collection, and the reason for that is because this was like when I was first getting into sneakers a lot, and I love the Vapor Max, and it was like a semi-decent collab. It's the acronym Vapor Maxes. I think they just are a cool colorway. They're black and white with this like neon green. That's the neon green is the reason I don't really wear them too much, but I have worn them a decent amount. But this is probably one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. I just think because I was pretty early on collecting them, and they're just kind of something that I thought was a more hyped up collab. Especially since I like the Vapor Maxes, but nothing too crazy on them. I found them on Grailed for basically retail still. I still want to kind of complete the whole collection of them. I think there are a few other colorways, but this was my favorite, and it was definitely one of the ones it's probably one of the most hyped up sneakers that I got, like in terms of like I was hyped up. So I love this sneaker, and I think it's probably still going to stay on top of the Nike shelf, just because they're one of my favorites. So the last non-Jordan Nike sneaker that I have is the Nike Sacai Blazers in the blue colorway. I haven't worn this one too much, but I did just recently pick it up. Not recently, but a few months ago when it was warm. But now that it's getting closer to fall and winter, I will be wearing these more. I just need to change the color of the laces on one of them to match, just because I like them to be matching. But I think these ones probably one of my more hyped up collabs that I do have in sneakers, and I just really like the Sacai Blazers. I'm not really a big fan of the waffles, but I do like the Blazers a lot, and I really like the Blazers silhouette to begin with. Like I showed you guys my other ones, so I plan on wearing these, and they are worn already, so that's why I don't feel bad wearing them anymore. Plus I got them for under what they were reselling for, and because they were used on Grailed. So these will be going on feet pretty soon. Now that they're in box, they definitely will be going on feet, hopefully in the coming week. So these are a really great sneaker. I just need to wear them because I haven't worn them yet. All right, so the last 6 sneakers in my collection are probably one of the more exciting parts that people will care about. The 4 Jordan 1s, 1 Jordan 5, and a Jordan 3. So some of these are some of my favorite sneakers. I really just say a lot of things are my favorite sneakers, but I do wear these a decent amount, at least a few of them, and then 2 others I have yet to wear. So let me get started with Jordan 1s. All right, so the first Jordan 1 that I have is the Jordan 1 PSG. This came out a few years ago. I think this was in my sneaker collection last year. It's got like I don't know the material, but it's not leather, and I didn't really know that when I was first buying them because they were the first Jordan 1s that I bought. I thought Jordan 1s just like sell really well, and these ones didn't, but I do like them because they're all black, and then they got this nice accent. They come with black laces and red laces. I have yet to put in the red laces because I think the black laces look better. I have worn these a decent amount. They're just not my favorite Jordans anymore because I did replace them with some other ones, but they're not a bad sneaker, and they're pretty like easy to wear since they're all black. So next up is probably my favorite Jordan 1. It's one of my favorite pickups of the year even. I put it in my top 5 sneakers of the year. It's the Court Purple Jordan 1, 2.0 I think, Court Purple. But I do really like this sneaker. For some reason I've really been liking purple, and this one was one of my favorite ones I've gotten. I think this one I actually got like 2 days after I got for load earlier this year. So I didn't think I was going to get it. I just entered it anyways because I was like, if I get it, I get it. If not, I should save money because I just got for load. So I ended up getting it on Sneakers app. So it was one of my favorite pickups. Probably my favorite pickup of the year just because I wear this sneaker a ton and I plan on wearing it more this fall and winter. But I love it, and there's a video about this unboxing. So my favorite Jordan 1. I was going to say this to last, but it was what I grabbed next. But I really like this, the Court Purple 2.0. So next up is my second favorite Jordan 1. This is the Nike SB collab. I guess it's kind of a collab. The New York to Paris Jordan 1. I actually picked this up in stores when I lost on the Sneakers app, so I was really happy that I could pick this up. These ones are gray now. The gray will wear down to pink eventually. I have worn these a decent amount. The pink is kind of coming through on some parts, like the heel right here, but I kind of haven't really tried to scuff them up too much. They are a little creased, but I wear these a lot and I've worn them a lot. They're probably my easiest Jordan to wear, but I really like these sneakers, and like I said, another video probably on the channel. But the Nike SB New York to Paris, probably my second favorite Jordans after the Court Purples. So the last Jordan 1 that I have is the Pine Green 2.0s. I was pretty disappointed with this sneaker. I still like it, and I've worn it I think only like once or twice because coronavirus all happened kind of when I first got this sneaker, because I think I got it in March. So I haven't really worn it too much, but I don't mind it. Like, I like the colorway except for the red on the tongue. I don't like the look of it. The leather quality also isn't the craziest. So I haven't worn these ones a ton. I don't have that much green. Don't have much green that I have, so it's a little hard to wear them, but I do like them. I like the colorway, but I kind of wish they would kind of look more like the Court Purples with the white and the green. Hopefully that colorway comes out again soon, so I can pick these up. These might be gone in the future, but for now I still have them. Probably my third favorite Jordan 1. I only have 4, so they're not making top half, but I do like them. I just haven't worn them as much as I would like. So next up is the Jordan 3 that I own. This is probably actually my most recent pickup. I just did a video about this a couple weeks ago. This is the Jordan 3 Fragment. I still don't know what I'm really doing with it, if I want to keep it or want to sell it. I'm kind of sitting on it, hopefully, and it goes up and resell. If not, I might just keep it and wear it. I have a whole review and unboxing of them since they didn't release that long ago. The video is like a couple videos ago, but I do like the colorway. I think it's pretty simple. I just don't know if I would wear it. I don't know how much I would wear the Jordan 3 because I own no other Jordan 3s, but I do like it. It's just, I think it will go up in value, so I may just keep it dead stock and then sell it like later down the road. So the last sneaker in my collection is the Jordan 5 Alternate Grape. I don't know if that's the exact colorway, but that's what I was always told it was called for a while. Only Jordan 5 I have. Last Jordan I actually own. I haven't worn this one yet because I was waiting for it to be cooler, just because this is a heavy shoe and it's definitely not made for the summer, at least for me, because I get warm very easily. But I do really like the sneaker. I don't know how much I'm going to wear it, and I kind of am debating on selling it just because I don't know if I should keep it or not, and then bundle it with a bunch of stuff to, like I said, get something that I would really want. But I do really like the sneaker. I just think it's kind of a little bright for me, and I don't know how much I'll wear the Jordan 5, but it might make the wall. I'm just not sure yet, so we'll see. It's probably between this or the Fragments to make the wall, but one of my more recent pickups, I think this is in the apartment still, but I do like this. I just don't know how much I'm going to wear it. So that was my whole collection. I hope you guys enjoyed my collection. I guess tell me your guys' thoughts down below. I think it was only 23 to 25. I don't remember the exact count. I will count afterwards, but a lot of the stuff, everything I've gotten was for retail. I don't have anything like crazy hype, nothing off-white. I've sold actually some of that stuff. I only have a few Yeezys. Like I said, I've also sold a decent amount of those just because I haven't really wanted to keep stuff, and some of the stuff I just get more for video. But everything I have, I've basically worn with the exceptions of a few sneakers. But If I own it, I probably got it for retail or under retail on Grailed, or just bought it used, because I'll wear used sneakers more than I will a dead stock, something more expensive. But I don't feel like paying resale for a lot of stuff. I will eventually. It's just there's nothing, like, if I don't have it, I don't really need it, obviously. But what I do have, I like a lot. My top 5, I meant to bring them down, but my top 5, or top 3 at least, are the Vapor Max acronyms, just because I had them for a while and it was kind of one of the more hype pickups I've ever had. The Zebras, the Yeezy 350 Zebras, one of my favorites. And then I think we're going to go with the Court Purples, Jordan 1s, because those are something that I really wanted. And I think the story behind it, at least me picking it up, is a little funny to me. At least it'll remind me when I got furloughed, and at least of COVID-19. So everything I have, really excited about. I'm going to wear all of it. So that was my whole collection of 2020. So hopefully a year from now, I have more sneakers, hopefully some more hyped up stuff. If that doesn't happen, not a big deal. But hopefully from a year from now, you guys see my updated collection. And hopefully it's a little bit bigger or smaller, but it has more stuff that I like. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I guess tell me your guys' favorite sneaker in your collection, or how big your collection is. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.